Hi, my name is Luisa Seiler. I'm one of the co-founders of Singa Germany.
My name is Xavier Dumont, and I am Head of Entrepreneurship Services from Barcelona Activa.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Hoshman. I head Place, which is a European collective holding labs in different European capital cities.
My name is Joseph Kinvey. I'm from Dublin, Ireland, and from the APNI, which is the African Professional Network of Ireland.
My name is Anne Ballon. I'm from Switzerland, Geneva, and I'm currently living in Finland.
Hi, I'm Belinda Perriman. Started Kurdish House London.
My name is Farid, and I come from the organization Social Impact.
Margot, I'm working for La Ruche.
Hi, my name is George. I come from COP SF34. We come from Bilbao, and we have an incubator for sub-Saharan people.
For our incubation program, we also have clear criteria on who can join the program and who can't. And there are two categories. One is depending on the person and the person's background, and the other is depending on their project idea. It's an early stage startup incubation program or a business incubation program, so we want people to have an initial idea. It doesn't need to be very developed, but it should be in some ways innovative. And here we take innovative in the largest, which it can also mean that it's an idea that has already existed before but is now put in a different context and therefore quite interesting for the market. We think it's favorable if the person has either had some previous business knowledge or experience, which is not necessary, or in that case has at least had some sort of connection to the topic they want to start their business in. So a lot of people join us who have an expertise in a certain topic, who've never been an entrepreneur before, but who would now like to start a business in this area.
So definitely we focus on these groups, which means immigrant, asylum seekers and refugees, but also international talents, foreigners that come because a spouse is working for a company in Finland and they are accompanying them. It means also marginalized youth, multicultural people. It is broad base, and we don't kind of try to define who they are particularly, but that's what we mean by diversity.
It's an open selection, so we don't select anything, so people can come from wherever. So we accept people with passports, we accept people with identity cards from Spanish, with no identity cards. And then what we have to do with them is try to help them to create the company in the entrepreneurship services.
We have only social entrepreneurs, so that's the main criteria we have because it's our DNA at La Ruche. But then it depends on the program. We don't have any migration focus, but we find it's really important and really rich to gather some people from different backgrounds.
Users are predominantly African, but one criteria that we do look for is they are professionals. It's either they have a full-time job, part-time job, or they're creators, they're musicians, they're artists, or they aspire to be a professional. So that's what our user base is, and we really work with them to help them from the stage that they are to the next stage. So if they are a graduate, we really help them to get into the workforce, or when they already have a job and want to switch job, we help them, moving from one job to the other.
The members of Kurdish House London, they choose to come and work from Impact Hub Westminster. So this is already a very vibrant business hub in central London. So it's encouraging that London diversity, that mixing of ideas by coming in and joining us. But the members, there is one criteria, and that is that they subscribe to the peer-to-peer model. So they're not just there for themselves, they're there to help other people within Impact Hub Westminster, and particularly within Kurdish House.
So in our inclusive programs, we work with different groups like migrants, refugees, unemployed people, disadvantaged people, and the way we select them is by looking at every case. And in our programs of disadvantaged people, we look at how they're disadvantaged, so where are they from, what is their background, their education background, what is their training background, and if we see a very strong disadvantage in the job market, that's one of the main indicators for selecting them.
Sourcing participants for Place actually forced us to develop different strategies to reach out to the people that we wanted to include in the labs. Therefore, we had, for the first pilot, an outreach period for sourcing which lasted 4 to 5 months with a full-time sourcer who is himself Syrian and who recruited a team of sourcers who were from the different communities that we wanted to reach.
Mainly we are working with migrants and basically most with African origin migrants, and every project has a priority if there is an African member within the group, but it's not exclusive, and therefore then everyone is welcome to join, and there's 10 living programs that we are running, so they can feel free to join any of them, and we still in running them.
Connecting is really at the center of what we do. We provide a sort of platform, sort of space, and coordination of a lot of connections, meaning that what we do is connecting the local entrepreneurial ecosystem, a lot of experts that are manifold in Berlin on how to start up a business with the participants of Ideas in Motion, with newcomer entrepreneurs. So we rarely give courses ourselves. We rather bring in pro bono expertise from the local ecosystem. We connect participants with mentors, with local entrepreneurs. We do a lot of network events and opportunities where participants of Ideas in Motion can present their ideas, can present their businesses, and so we connect them with the people that are interesting for them, either as part of their team, as supporters, as investors, as potential partners.
In terms of connectors, we serve as a platform, so we help other professionals connect with other professionals at our event through our social media panels. But also what we do is we connect with major companies, and we work with them to really sell, not really sell, but ask for their help to support us with our events, with mentorship, with guidance, with financial and non-financial help. So that's how we connect people.
Connection evolves a little bit as the labs evolve within Place. At the beginning, the main connecting role that we have is that the teams that we encourage Place innovators to form are mixed between newcomers and French people when it's in the Paris pilot. Therefore, the teams include both expertise, viewpoints, and experiences in a way. And that brings a lot of richness. It also brings difficulty, clearly. You have more intercultural challenges, and together and through different methods, of course, including social network, reaching out to community leaders in those specific communities, being very present on the ground at events, and using a lot of word of mouth. We managed to reach our objective of having 40 people, about 75% of them migrants and refugees, including asylum seekers. The rest was local host civil society, who didn't necessarily self-define as entrepreneurs, but who all shared a desire to start a project in France.
If you want to build really international businesses, you need people from different walks of lives and skill sets, and often you might not find it in the indigenous population, but it's with mixing up with other people that it might give an interesting kind of mix. So we do a lot of community gatherings and networking events, and we are in a hub for startups in the heart of Helsinki, which is currently hosting 80 startups, scale-ups, and then we have about 10 VCs in the house. And this is a co-working space which is only in its first phase of development, and there are 5 other blocks of the hospital that will be turned into the hub for startups. So we're in the basement of it, and being in the hub there is helping people to be part of the ecosystem, having access to the investors, having access to like-minded people, exchanging, being seen when they work with us or volunteer, and then be able to work for or be kind of recruited directly on the spot by some of the startups that are in the house.
What we try to do is try to help people. So if we cannot arrive to what they need, is to contact them with another institutions that can help them. For example, in finding the papers to create the company. And also what we try to do is connect people with people, entrepreneurs with entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs with professionals, to make a bigger project or have more people to help you in your project.
We make lots of events to connect our startups between them with public actors and with private sector too, which is really important when you launch your own startups. So we make some public events to promote the projects, to connect them with all our network. And then we have internal events between the entrepreneurs so that they can share experience, tools, competencies. So we make some design thinking sessions to help each other find solutions to their challenge. And then we have special sessions that connect our private partners and the startups.
I think we're in 8 different cities, and in each city we are connected well with the city itself, organizations, companies. I think that's very important for us to make sure we are connected amongst these people, but also amongst other incubators from other countries. So we have kind of partner incubators or incubators that we try to work with in other countries that we support, that we consult, but team up, or if a company or an organization approaches us and needs help in another country, we help to connect them.
Making connections is within our house philosophy, it's in our DNA. That's connections across diverse Kurdish parts of the community in London. They might come from Syria, Iraq, Iran or Turkey, and they might not meet in this big city. So making connections and encouraging peer-to-peer support, coaching, is what we're about. We're in a house and you support each other, difficult times and good times.